Boy313 and welcome back to Pokemon Snakewood. In the last episode we took on both monstrous Winona, Veracity, and the dead Lugia and the still living Ho-Oh. There's a sentence for you. I did actually manage to figure out what we were meant to do next, seeing so I may or may not have looked at my own walkthrough that I made. And it's pretty simple. Those burn marks on your Pokemon look strangely familiar. You've beaten Veracity, haven't you? I know I'm right. In that case, please take the Comet badge. I like how during all of this, we're not looking at her, and she even lost interest during that music, so she started twirling around. I'm really impressed. Veracity is incredibly powerful. And yes, me not realising what we were having to do was purely down to the fact that my memory is pretty just depressingly bad. Because really, all you've got, remember when we, when we came up from Mount Pyre, how we could have gone two ways and we went to the left? We did go, yeah we did. Now is the time that we can finally head back there and head over to Lily Cove City ways instead. So if I can manage to run through... Well, I was going to say if I can manage to run through without getting interrupted, but clearly that isn't happening. Yes. Right. This tree can be cut down. Yes, that would be appreciated. Who's this guy? Hey, now, you look like a trainer. Am I right or am I right? You leave me no choice but to agree. Hey now, I'm no genius, no not me, but I know that you don't want to go in there, hey. Why not? Hey, some sort of dimensional rift has opened up here and all these weird Pokemon have come through. They've in the Safari Zone, hey. Oh. Filled with rare Pokemon? Well, not anymore since they've gotten eaten. And yes, what we have to do is technically head in here, which is the bane of so many people's existence in this game, the Madio Caves. Who's this woman? Does she heal? Oh, this is very strange and it's hard to get through. I can heal if you'd like. Right. Now, it's usually this part that many people get stuck on, so I may or may not need to go look at my walkthrough so I can do this in one fell swoop, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have returned after looking up things, and after activating this repel. Before we start finding the way out, one thing you may want to pick up is if you head on this leftmost ladder, and then head up the other left upper ladder again, and head out of this cave into another cave, you can actually find an Afro Ball, which, if you do look at it, if I could find it, is basically this game's equivalent of the Master Ball. It's just basically being name changed. And I'm not sure if the colours or palettes have been swapped, but I don't know. But anyway, to get out of these caves, what you want to do is head through this first upper left cave, after the first cave you've just come in, and then head through this rightmost ladder. Then you should end up in this sort of crystal mine, but not a crystal maze. That was a TV show. Then you want to head, again, just walk down twice. Walk down through two ladders basically, until you come to this man. I'm studying the walls. They seem to be made of some sort of compressed jelly. Other than this man, there's basically nothing in this room, so you just walk out through this cave, and you end up in the what looks like the boss's garden from the Inquisition boardroom. And you'll end up coming to these two ladders. If you try and head down this one, a mysterious light engulfs your bag. It seems to be searching for an item you don't have. This flimsy threshold guardian script therefore won't let you past. You can't do anything that way, so all you can do is head through that ladder, find the TM13 for Ice Beam, and just like that, you are outside. Now I'm going to go back in and get lost within the caves for a bit because I just want to explore some more, so I'll meet you back after I've done that. Alright, I have returned, and if we speak to this guy, some odd-looking people turned me back further on. They said they were waiting for Tori and that cake would be served. So what we know from this is that we are named Tori, and that, well, there's cake. I don't know. What else would you get from cake? I used to have 11 Pokemon. Then I cut them up and glued the pieces to make one. And here we have the second instance of a troll having more than 6 Pokemon. Well, from there it looks like there's a Lotad. Oh, well, there's obviously a Lotad. A Skitty Tail. A Golbat Wing, a Numbleback, a Machamp Arm, a Kyogre Fin, if you want to call it that. It also looks like there's a bit of a Zubat, I want to say tail or legs, if that's what you can call them. I don't know, just sort of just coming off of the tail. The Skitty Tail, that is, I'm on about. And then it looks like there's a Piloswine back, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's what it sort of looks like. But at any rate, it fell apart. Now after that, I'd just like to use an elixir and re-heal Malia. Because I'll just steal these berries, and if we can take these, we can take this item. Find some magic stars, which I believe are for speed, which I will give to Scott. Apologies for that random cut there, but as we head into Lilycove City. No, Kharkov, we need to be perfectly synchronized if we were to ever make the national surprise team. There's such a thing. Ah, hello, Tori. We have some cake, but we ate it all, I'm afraid. It was that vanilla crazy cake I was making. The one with the arsenic? The very same. Anyway, we wanted to have a talk with you. Go, comrades. And by talk, he means he wants everyone to battle us. It's essentially the same as the Island of Calm, in that you have to battle them all if you want to actually make it through the entire place. When I say make it through the entire place, I just mean get to the next place. And what's sad is I'm having so much trouble against a Bellossom, and that should not be what is giving me trouble. And no, I do not wish to learn Outrage, thank you. You call that talking? Yes, continue, friends. Yeah, oui. Oh dear, right, Psychic and a Steelix, so I'm hoping, well, I was going to hope Surf dealt with it, but nope. Dealt with that one, though. I'm not entirely sure why. Right, Headbutt, and Surf shall deal with you. You're seriously all going to fight me like this? Yes, no rests, except maybe one when we'll have more cake. I don't want your cake, it's deadly. Just like my fairies, Gunkov launch a theatrical assault. Vaboo! And now they've moved on to Kenchokuos, which is probably the most difficult. Well, this guy is probably going to be the toughest one to take down. Obviously just because of his Kenchokuo. Yes, right. Data Stream, are you going to go first? No, but he missed, so I am okay with that. Stop it, seriously, this is just plain nasty. I won't be able to beat you all in one go. You lose 10 points. Kharkov, show her what point reduction really is. Pumpkin Fairy, point reduce, smash bolt. Don't you love it when this game made sense? As if it ever did anyway. And right, Scott's wanting to learn Shadow Swipe, but we can just, well, we could have just stuck with the Sky Uppercuts. There we go, and it does it. No more, I beg you. I can't go on like this. Robotnov, show us your Computank ability. Computank, activate. Oh, I could have really done with Malia and her Psychic there, but I guess Discharge will have to do, as it does just fine. Huh. And of course now we must be confused forever. Right. Can we heal yet? Now, time for a break. Finally. Eat this cake. No, it's deadly. Actually, that's quite tasty. Now, time for Rolf's Super Jump Kick Finale, even though it looks like he's only the 5th or 6th one. Right, Kira, I nearly said I require your addition. But then I'm thinking of the word assistance. I'll blame Albert Wesker from Resident Evil 4, not 4, 5. Just because for some reason he is the reason I was thinking of edition. Yes, he's getting a random home edition put in as we speak. No introduction. Here's my latest paranoia. If by paranoia you mean Ampharos, then okay. Oh, paralyze. You're the worst kind of person. Oh no, that's the revive one, not the status heal one. I like how I managed to forget the word status heal. And that is annoying. Right, Derek. One requires your assistance. Hyper beam, that will do. Splendid! Here's a man who really can. Can what? Can party way, way, way too hard. If by party you mean throw a bull at me, then maybe so. Shockwave? Maybe? No, I was about to say, doesn't Tauros have like high special defense? But it was Miltank I was thinking of. And Ramshaker, so Derek, you will assist me in this, because if I remember, I was about to say, if I remember correctly, Ramshaker has psychic moves, and it does indeed know psychic for some reason. Is it like that multiple Pokemon thing, like how there's more than one egg in Execute, so it knows psychic type moves? I don't know. Almost there. Spectacular stunts ahoy! At the ready, let's make an FWFL scene. What the hell is FWFL? Fast with fast lanes? I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it after this, maybe I won't. Only time will tell. And by time, I mean the fact that I probably won't look anyway. Right, Dragonite is part flying, isn't it? Yes. So, I'll just use Discharge, seeing as it's my weakest move. Which is something to say, I guess. Don't know, oh my gosh. And it's at that awkward level where he's just going to keep restoring every time, isn't he? There we go. Splendid. Now time for a break. Finally. Eat this cake. No, it's deadly. Actually, that's quite tasty. Now my turn. Let's do this Haiku Blitz style. What does that even mean? I like how I managed to zoom ahead of everything before I even said that. Right, let's surf and bring Scott in for the fighting type finale. In the jump kick style finale battle. Joy. Also, that's my new Japanese makeup range. Jump kick finale, joy. I don't know, don't question me. I've confused myself with that one. Splendid. Wahaha! That was a fun cake party. Shall we go, gang? Please do. Hee! You'll see us later, don't worry. For now, just remember there's plenty of traitors left in Hoenn you don't know about yet. Bye! And with that insanity finally over, and hoping that it's recorded, seeing as though this is the 5th time I've done this, I will see you guys next time where we shall explore Lily Cove City. See you then.